So, back in Yellowstone, I'm going up north today. I'm going to try to photograph Undine Falls. It's on the Lava Creek Trail. Undine is a pretty well-known waterfall in Yellowstone. It's right by the road, and basically there's a pull-out. You walk down an overlook, and there's the waterfall. But you're really limited on what you can do. All you can really do is take a wide shot or zoom in on it, and you're really far away. You're probably, at least 200-300 yards away from the waterfall from the overlook. So you don't really have much, artistic ability with it. So I'm gonna go on the other side of the creek, follow the trail, and then try my best to get lower down to the creek itself. So this will be fun. I've been here, this is my 10th summer living in Yellowstone. I've been coming in the park for 15 years. I don't get to say this very often. I'm going somewhere I've never been before. I've seen Undine a lot of times. Never hiked any of Lava Creek Trail. So we'll hike 3 or 4 miles. I don't know. See how far we want to go. But yeah, we're off and running. Ooh, not going that far anyway. There. This will be a good test. I don't know if you can hear me or not. I don't have a microphone on except the GoPro. The road's right across the street. Like there's road noise like crazy here. But there's that trail that was empty. The sign I saw said bridge closed 4 miles ahead. So there's no one coming from Mammoth area. I see Mammoth in the distance up there. So as far as I know, there's no one ahead of me on the trail, which I would think means there's no one to scare the bears away except for me. Hey! See, like, you can't see above. The trail goes up here. There could be a bear up there, right? We have no idea. So we'll make some noise, walk slow. Wow, look at that. I think he's dead. It's hard to tell. It's a Mormon cricket. You alive? He is. That's cool. Hey! God, big ass Mormon cricket. That's cool. Hey! Wish I could have on my phone the preview if the GoPro's recording, because I'd be a lot taller. I could see above this a lot easier. Can already hear the falls. It's literally right there. The shortest hike in the world. Yeah, it's only 60 out, but it's warm. Oh, there's gonna be enough water. It's good. I didn't know. First view of the creek. I didn't know like this time of year if there'd be much water flow on Lava Creek, but like, be good enough. Be good enough. I've never liked the big peak runoff waterfall photos, especially this thing. This thing's like a real, like steppy, little small flowing, pretty waterfall. It's not like the powerful, like lower falls. Okay, there we go. There's the overlook. So the falls must be right here. This is fucking thick right here. Hey! Hello, bears! Okay, so just to view the falls is a quarter of a mile hike is nothing. Like that was the easiest hike in the world. We're gonna stop and photograph that view on the way up, on the way back to the car. But I wanna try to get down. The problem really is, it's kind of a big drop. And obviously waterfalls, that means there's cliff faces everywhere. So we're gonna follow the trail a little ways. The trail definitely goes downhill kind of rapidly. So we're gonna try to work our way down to the creek and then hike back up to the falls. And we'll have to, backtrack a lot, but we'll give it a try. I'll put you back on my tripod. I got yours on the backpack here. It's gonna be jostly though, so apologize I don't have it secured better, but it is what it is. So right, let's go find the bottom of this. Found the spot we're gonna go down. Try to go down. So I'm tying my boots up nice and tight. There's definitely not a good way down. So I kind of picked, there's a smaller little stream thing that we're gonna kind of just use that as our reference point. Let's say we get down, we kind of want to know where we went down at. So on the way back, we can kind of just follow the same thing. So there's a little nothing trickle of water that I'm gonna follow that down and see where that goes. I mean, you can make that. Oh, the steepest climb in the world. Ooh, look at this. Spice in there. Okay. Oh, 1 o'clock. Oh, we're doing great. It's a good thing if I broke my ankle. I'm in cell service. Call for help. This is gonna be crawling over logs and shit. God, there's a road. Oh yeah. Oh, oh, fucking hell. Yeah. I wore pants today knowing I was bushwhacking. That's a good choice. You're a little wash. It might be easier walking. Oh, prickle bush. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's so far. Probably cool cigarettes everywhere. thornies. Whoa. Whoa. That's painful. Pay good money for a trailer right now. This feels like quite the journey. So obviously peak runoff, this would be flowing. So my thought was I can walk on the boulders easier than walking on the logs, but we'll see. Easy. Easy. Not load bearing. Okay. Well, I mean, we're not lost. Wow, this is gonna be. Okay, now wait a minute. I think I see a sizable waterfall. Maybe that's it. All right. Well, down by the creek was a nightmare. Just the pokiest shit in the world. So now we have the boulder field. So let's navigate this for a while. I think that, I mean, that's got to be it right there. That's a waterfall. I don't care what it is. I'm going to that one. So here we go. Doesn't feel like. This is a spot we see like yellow belly marmots and pika. Pika are like, they're a rabbit, the family thing. But they're tiny, they're like a gerbil. Hilarious, but they can't handle heat. So they hide under the rocks a lot. Whoa. That one wasn't load bearing. Man, I feel like the bowl of Lucky Charms I had wasn't enough fuel for today. So far, so good. Wow, look at this thing. All right, it's safe to say this is not Undine Falls. This is, in the waterfall book, they said there's a waterfall downstream, and then named it like Lower Undine Falls. But, maybe I misremember. I thought the book said it was like 6 or 10 feet. That's 30 feet. That's, you know, that's a lot bigger. So, anyway, there's no going around this fucking thing. So, we're not going to the base of Undine. So, I'm gonna photograph this one. Let's go. I mean, this thing's pretty sick. I only brought a 24 to 70, and it's wide as just barely enough to get the whole waterfall. So. God, a lot of people won't know this. It reminds me of Denanda Falls down in Beckler in Yellowstone. It is just one plunge right here. This is great. So anyway, there's no going up this, so I gotta go back and I'll shoot Undine from the top, I guess. Anyway. Woo! All right, well, the way up was a nightmare. It's all broken up like limestone. It's like scree piles almost. So it's I don't know, 4 times the distance because you lose your footing every 2 seconds. Oh, it's bad. It's all rock. I mean, these are the biggest rocks. They don't slide, but some of the small rocks down there, I'd slide down 20 feet on accident and come back up. So I don't know. I still have not got the camera out for Undine, but that's on the way back. So I made it to the top. I can see the top where the trail will be. So, whoo, this hike. I mean, I would really tell people not to go here. This is, I mean, it was safe what I was doing, and what I probably should have done is stayed on the low route until I got back to that little creek that I followed down, and then gone up that way. No, wrong, that way up would have been a nightmare as well, but what I just went through for 40 minutes was very strenuous. So, man, whew. All right, well, I found a shady spot, so now I'm resting. Anyway, yeah, I'll walk to the top, look at Undine, and then back to the car. Whew. All right, we're back at the car. I mean, it was a good hike. Just some fucking ankle buster moments, but and pokey bushes. I should learn the names of those things. Those hurt me really bad. Legs cut up. It's great. 25 rocks in my shoes on the way out. But anyway, I'm gonna flip back around. I'm heading the wrong way to go home, so I'm gonna flip back around. I'm gonna walk out quickly to the overlook for Undine. So then you see that. But yeah, I mean, I think I don't want to say I'm gonna go back to the lower falls anytime soon because that was a beast. But just that overlook for Undine is super fast. You could do that in 20 minutes if you really wanted to. And I think I grabbed the wrong set of filters. So I had a 77 thread filter for my 82 thread 24-70. So I was having to hold it on. And my fingers were out of the way and it wasn't like in the frame, I don't think. But it would have been nice just to have a 6-stop ND filter just attached to my lens. So who knows? I'll be back this way up again in like 4 days. Maybe I'll just run and do the waterfall again. But anyway, I'll take you guys out to the overlook real fast. Oh, all right, well, we're heading home, like an hour drive left. Today was fun. I think I said in the beginning of this video, today was new. New trail, new hike. I've never been here before. Like, it's pretty rare that I get to do something new. I definitely have the personality where if I do a hike and I enjoyed it, I will go back and do it again. Especially if I'm trying to get better photos. In 5 weeks, myself and 4, 5, 6 friends are gonna hike Union Falls, which we're making a video on that for sure, and it'll be a long, like 30-minute video because we have to do an overnight hike. It's 9 miles each way. There's a lot of river crossings, a lot of cool stuff to do there. But it'll be my 6th or 7th trip to Union Falls. and it's just every time I think I can do better when it comes to photography. Today being new was really exciting, and when I was in Mammoth, I stopped to get water for the hike, and I ran into a park ranger, and since I was going somewhere new, I wanted to see if maybe they had been there before. So I was talking to this gentleman. One thing I want to know is if I was actually allowed to attempt to go to the lower falls of Lava Creek, and he said for sure. You can't do any like rock climbing, so if you're like if you're going up or down like a 5 or 10 foot cliff, that's probably illegal. But if you find a safe way down, you're absolutely allowed to hike in that area, whatever I want to do. And he did warn me. He said he'd been down to Lower Undine once, and he said it was very strenuous on the way out because it's a pretty steep climb, and it's loose rock. So he said be careful and take your time, and it took me a full hour to get back up to the trail, so he wasn't lying on it being strenuous. So I am exhausted. I am heading home, but I think it was fun. We'll see how the photos turned out, but anyway, figure out what we're doing next time. See you guys.